My child, this is an emergency for your peace, not because I am far away, but because you have been carrying what I asked you to cast on me. I am not speaking this to frighten you. I am speaking this to rescue you. I am near to you right now, closer than the breath you are trying to steady, closer than the thoughts that keep circling your mind, closer than the ache you have learned to hide behind a quiet face. You have been trying to function while your thoughts race ahead of you. You have been lying down at night while your mind keeps walking through rooms. I never asked you to enter alone. You replay conversations, wondering what you should have said, what they meant, what might happen next. You carry tomorrow before tomorrow has arrived. You carry responsibilities that feel too heavy to name. You carry fear in your chest until your breathing feels shallow. You carry silent exhaustion that no one else can see. And because you still show up, because you still answer, because you still smile, people assume you are fine. But I see what is happening inside you. I see the tightness in your chest. I see the sleepless nights. I see the moment you close your eyes and the noise gets louder. I see the questions you do not say out loud. I see the regret that visits you when the room gets quiet. I see the unknown outcomes stacked in your mind like boxes with no labels. And I am telling you with tender authority, your mind was never designed to hold all of this weight alone. Your mind is a gift from me. It was created to think, to discern, to imagine, to remember my faithfulness, to receive wisdom, to be renewed by my word. But it was never meant to become a warehouse for every fear, every regret, every responsibility, every warning, every possible failure, every unfinished thing, and every outcome you cannot control. That is why the weight feels unbearable. Not because you are weak, not because you are failing, not because you do not have enough faith. The emergency is not that you are weak. The emergency is that you have been carrying alone what I am ready to carry with you. My word says in 1 Peter 5:7, cast all your anxiety on me because I care for you. Not some of it, not the part you can explain clearly, not only the burden that seems spiritual enough to bring to me. All of it, the fear about tomorrow, the pressure in your home, the decision you do not know how to make, the relationship that keeps hurting your heart, the responsibility that keeps pulling on your strength, the thought that keeps returning even after you told yourself to stop thinking about it. Cast it on me because I care for you. This message is not condemnation for feeling overwhelmed. I am not standing over you, asking why you are tired. I am standing beside you, calling you into relief. I am not ashamed of your trembling hands. I am not disappointed by your tears. I am not surprised by your exhaustion. I am inviting you into stillness, into help, into the present moment where my grace is waiting for you. You do not have to earn rest by solving everything first. You do not have to prove that you are strong before you come to me. Come now, come heavy, come honest, come with the thoughts still unfinished. And if this message is reaching the exact place in you that has been heavy, let your agreement be more than a thought. Like this video, as a simple act of faith that says, Lord, this word is for me. Subscribe and stay under these prayer messages so your mind can keep being washed in truth, peace, and the promises of my word. And share this with someone whose mind has been heavy, someone who has been smiling in public and struggling in silence. Because this burden exchange is not only for you. I am calling many of my children into rest. Now take a slow breath, my child. Let your shoulders drop. Let your hands unclench. Stay with me here, because I am about to show you the burden I am asking you to surrender. I am not asking you to carry it better. I am asking you to give it to me. I saw the noise behind your quiet face, my child. I saw what no one noticed when you said you were okay. I saw the thoughts moving faster than your words. I saw the pressure you minimized because you did not want to burden anyone else. I saw the tears you swallowed before they reached your eyes. I saw the moment your smile appeared on your face while your heart felt scattered in pieces inside you. I saw it. I heard it. I was there. I did not turn away from you. You do not have to explain the whole weight before I comfort you. You do not have to find the perfect words for your exhaustion before I draw near. I already know the sentences you cannot finish. I already know the ache you cannot describe. I already know the fear underneath the fear. The question underneath the question, the tired place behind the responsibility. Others may only see that you are functioning, but I see what it has cost you to keep functioning. Others may see your calm tone, your routine, your responsibilities, your replies, your steady face. But I see the inner trembling. I see the part of you that has been saying, I cannot keep carrying this like this. I saw you checking your phone, hoping for an answer, a message, a sign, a solution, a small relief from the uncertainty pressing on your mind. I saw you open it again and again, not because you wanted distraction only, but because something inside you was searching for reassurance. I saw you lie awake while the room was silent, while everyone else seemed at rest, while the ceiling became the place where every unfinished thought gathered. I saw you turn from one side to the other, trying to quiet your mind, trying to convince your body that it was safe to sleep, while your thoughts kept walking through tomorrow, next week, next month, and every outcome you could not control. I saw you trying to pray while your mind kept running. You started with, my name, and then the worries interrupted. You tried to focus, and then a memory pulled you away. You tried to surrender, and then another concern rose up like a wave. Listen to me. I did not reject that prayer. I did not shame you for the wandering of your mind. I did not turn away because your thoughts were not perfectly still. I heard the prayer beneath the interruption. I heard the cry beneath the words. I heard the longing beneath the mental noise. Even when all you could say was, Lord, help me, heaven heard you clearly. My word says in Psalm 139 that I have searched you and known you. I know when you sit down and when you rise up. I understand your thoughts from afar. Before a word is on your tongue, I know it completely. That means you are not hidden from me in your confusion. You are not too complicated for me to understand. You are not too emotionally tangled for me to reach. I know the path of your thoughts. I know the places where fear entered. I know the moments when pressure began to feel normal to you. I know the burdens you picked up slowly, one responsibility at a time, until you forgot what it felt like to breathe freely. And my word says in Psalm 56:8 that I collect your tears. Not one tear has been wasted. Not one silent cry has disappeared into the night. The tears you held back, I saw. The tears that fell when no one was around, I recorded. The tears you wiped away quickly so you could keep going, I honored. Your pain has never been invisible to me. Your exhaustion has never been meaningless to me. Your sorrow has never been something I overlooked while tending to someone else. I am the God who numbers stars, and I am also the Father who notices tears. So do not believe the lie that your anxiety makes you unwanted. Do not believe the lie that your worry makes you a disappointment. Do not believe the lie that your exhaustion means you have failed me. I draw near to the weary. I draw near to the one who has no strength left to pretend. I draw near to the child who is tired of being strong in public and broken in private. Matthew 11:28 is my invitation over you right now. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. I did not say, come when you have explained it. I did not say, come when you have fixed it. I did not say, come when your emotions are easier to manage. I said, come to me. Come with the scattered thoughts. Come with the tight chest. Come with the unanswered questions. Come with the pressure you kept calling normal. Come with the prayer that feels unfinished. Come with the tears you do not know how to release. I am not waiting for you with shame. I am waiting for you with rest. I saw it. I heard it. I was there. I did not turn away from you. But being seen is only the beginning, my child. I am not only naming your pain so you can feel understood. I am naming it so you can stop calling it your identity. The burden has been close to you for so long that you may have mistaken its voice for your own name. You may have started calling yourself anxious, broken, too much, behind, weak, unstable, or alone. But I am about to speak truth over who you are. I have seen the whole weight, and now I am going to separate you from what was never meant to define you. My child, the burden is not your name. The fear that has been speaking loudly inside you is not the truest thing about you. The worry that has followed you into quiet rooms is not your identity. The overthinking that visits your mind is not your home. It may knock. It may shout. It may try to sit in the center of your thoughts and act like it belongs there, but it does not own you. It does not define you. It does not get to rename what I have already called mine. You are not broken because you feel overwhelmed. You are not abandoned because you are waiting for an answer. You are not too much because your emotions have felt heavy. You are not faithless because fear tried to rise in your chest. You are not forgotten because the situation has taken longer than you hoped. Listen to me with your whole heart. You are beloved. You are held. You are helped. You are covered. You are still, my child, even when your thoughts feel scattered. You are still close to me, even when your feelings tell you I am far away. You are still under my care, even when your circumstances feel unfinished. The enemy wants you to confuse the burden with your being. He wants you to say, I am anxious, until anxiety feels like your name. He wants you to say, I am failing, until pressure feels like your identity. He wants you to say, I am alone, until isolation feels like truth. But I am breaking that agreement tonight. Fear may be present, but it is not your master. Worry may be loud, but it is not your Lord. Responsibility may be real, but it is not allowed to become a throne in your mind. There is a difference between carrying responsibility and trying to control what only my hands can hold. I give you wisdom, but I do not demand that your mind become the savior of every situation. I guide your steps, but I do not ask you to calculate every outcome before you obey me. I give you discernment, but I do not call you to live under the crushing weight of constant control. You were never meant to rehearse every possibility until your peace disappeared. You were never meant to protect everyone, fix everything, foresee every danger, and answer every unknown with the strength of your own understanding. My word says in Proverbs 3, 5 and 6, trust in me with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge me, and I will make your paths straight. I did not say, lean on your own fear. I did not say, lean on your own overthinking. I did not say, lean on the endless analysis that leaves your soul exhausted. I said, trust me, acknowledge me, bring me into the decision. Bring me into the pressure. Bring me into the place where your mind keeps circling. I know the path you cannot see. I know the answer that has not arrived yet. I know how to lead you without making you carry the whole map in your hands. And hear this clearly, I have not given you a spirit of fear. My word says in 2 Timothy 1, 7, that I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Fear did not come from me. Torment did not come from me. The voice that tells you you must panic in order to be responsible did not come from me. I give power, not paralysis. I give love, not abandonment. I give a sound mind, not endless inner chaos. A sound mind does not mean you never face a hard thought. It means your thoughts can be brought back under my truth. It means fear does not have the final authority. It means my peace can rule where panic tried to sit. So I speak over you now. You are not the storm in your mind. You are not the worst thought that passed through you. You are not the emotion that frightened you. You are not the delay. You are not the diagnosis. You are not the debt. You are not the conflict. You are not the mistake. You are not the pressure. You are not the burden. You are my child. You are chosen in my love. You are upheld by my righteous right hand. You are seen in the secret place. You are strengthened when you feel weak. You are guarded when you sleep. You are covered when you do not know what to do next. Your mind belongs to my peace. Your future belongs to my hands. Your family belongs under my covering. Your heart belongs close to me. Your breath belongs in the rhythm of my presence. Your tomorrow belongs beneath my authority. Your unanswered questions belong before my throne. Your weakness belongs inside my strength. Your tears belong in my bottle. Your life belongs in my care. Do not let a temporary battle become a permanent label. Do not let a season of heaviness become the name you answer to. Do not let the voice of fear tell you that you are less loved because you are tired. I call you by a different name. I call you mine. I call you beloved. I call you redeemed. I call you carried. I call you helped. I call you covered. I call you kept. And because the burden is not your identity, you can release it without losing yourself. You can lay down the worry and still be responsible. You can surrender control and still walk in wisdom. You can stop rehearsing fear and still be attentive to what matters. You can rest without becoming careless, because your rest is not neglect. Your rest is trust. You can put the weight down because the weight was never who you were. So loosen your grip, my child. Let your soul hear the truth again. If the burden is not your name, then you do not have to carry it as though it belongs to you. If fear is not your identity, then you do not have to obey it as though it has authority. If I have called you beloved, held, helped, and covered, then that is the word that stands over you now. And from this place of identity, we are going to move into surrender. You are not laying yourself down. You are laying the burden down. You are not losing who you are. You are returning to who I have always known you to be. Now cast it, my child. Do not carry it with fear. Do not hold it close to your chest as though worry can protect you. Do not keep turning it over in your mind as though another hour of overthinking will become the answer. I am calling you into the holy action of release. This is not the moment to manage the burden more carefully. This is the moment to place it where it belongs. My word says in 1 Peter 5-7, "Cast all your anxiety on me because I care for you." Hear that word clearly. Cast, not cradle, not hide, not decorate, not explain, until it feels acceptable. Cast it. Throw it away from your own strength and into my care. Hurl the weight onto my shoulders. Hand me the fear that has been pressing against your thoughts. Give me the care that has been stealing your sleep. Give me all of it, because I care for you. You have tried to carry it gently, but it still bruised your soul. You have tried to reason with it, but it still returned. You have tried to silence it, but it still spoke in the quiet. So now I am teaching you a different movement. You are not waiting for the feeling to disappear before you surrender. You are surrendering because my word has authority over the feeling. You are not pretending the burden is small. You are acknowledging that I am greater. You are not denying that the situation matters. You are declaring that it belongs in my hands more than it belongs in your mind. Active surrender begins when you name the burden before me. Do not leave it as a cloud over your head. Do not call it everything when I am asking you to place the specific thing before me. Tell me what has been looping in your mind. Tell me what thought keeps returning. Tell me what outcome you keep trying to control. Tell me what conversation you keep replaying. Tell me what fear keeps rising when the room becomes quiet. I already know it, but naming it with me breaks its secret power over you. Cast the outcomes you cannot control. Cast the people you cannot fix. Cast the bills you cannot solve tonight. Cast the conversations you cannot redo. Cast the diagnosis you fear. Cast the deadlines pressing on you. Cast the memories that keep returning when you are trying to rest. Cast the family concern. Cast the decision. Cast the unknown. Cast the regret. Cast the pressure to be everything for everyone. Cast the fear of being misunderstood. Cast the fear of not having enough. Cast the fear that it will never change. Cast the fear that you are too late. Cast the fear that you are alone. Bring me the thing you keep checking. Bring me the name that keeps coming to your mind. Bring me the document, the appointment, the message, the silence, the delay, the responsibility, the unanswered question, the thing you wish you had handled differently, the door that is not opened, the need that feels larger than your strength. Bring me the thought that makes your chest tighten. Bring me the one you have been afraid to speak out loud. I am not intimidated by what is heavy to you. I am not overwhelmed by what overwhelms you. Take a slow breath now. Let your body hear what your spirit is receiving. Breathe in slowly and remember that I am near. Breathe out slowly and release the lie that you must carry this alone. Again, breathe in my presence. Breathe out the pressure. Let your hands unclench. Let your shoulders lower. Let your heart stop bracing for a moment and silently say to me, Father, I give you what my mind cannot carry. Say it again from the place that has been tired. Father, I give you what my mind cannot carry, not because you have stopped caring, but because you are finally trusting my care, not because the matter is meaningless, but because it is precious enough to be placed in my hands, not because you are giving up in defeat, but because you are surrendering in faith. There is a difference between quitting and casting. Quitting says, nothing can be done. Casting says, God, this belongs to you now. When you cast your care on me, you are not becoming irresponsible. You are returning to the order of grace. You do what I have given you to do, and you trust me with what only I can do. You take the next obedient step, and you stop demanding that your mind carry the entire staircase. You answer what needs to be answered in wisdom, and you leave the unseen movement to me. You prepare where preparation is needed, and you refuse to worship control. You forgive where forgiveness is needed, and you stop replaying what my mercy is ready to heal. You act in faith, and you rest in my sovereignty. Peace begins when the burden leaves your hands and enters my care. It may not mean every circumstance changes in the same minute, but something changes inside you. The throne in your mind is no longer occupied by fear. The center of your thoughts is no longer ruled by the unfinished thing. The burden may still exist, but it is no longer your master. The question may still be unanswered, but it is no longer allowed to consume you. The situation may still require wisdom tomorrow, but tonight it does not get to steal the rest I am giving you. So make this declaration as an agreement with heaven. If this word is meeting you right where you are, comment, "My mind belongs to God's peace." Let that be your simple act of surrender. Let it say, "I am no longer carrying this alone." Let it say, "Fear does not own my thoughts." Let it say, "My Father cares for me, and what I have placed in His hands does not need to stay clenched in mine." Now leave it with me, my child. Do not pick it back up because fear asks for proof. Do not return to the same loop as though surrender did not happen. When the thought comes again, answer it with truth. "I have cast this care on the Lord, and He cares for me." When anxiety knocks again, answer it with my word. "My Father has this in His hands." When your mind tries to rehearse the burden again, bring it back under the authority of surrender. This is the exchange. You give me the weight, and I give you rest. You give me the care, and I give you covering. You give me the fear, and I give you peace. And now that the burden is leaving your hands, there is room for my supernatural peace to guard the place fear tried to occupy. My peace will guard the place fear tried to occupy. My child, the space in your mind where panic has been pacing, I am covering now. The room in your heart where dread kept returning, I am entering now. The place where your thoughts became restless, where your emotions felt exposed, where your body learned to brace before anything even happened, I am placing my peace there like a shield, like a blanket, like a river moving through ground that has been dry with panic. Do not misunderstand peace. Peace is not the absence of every problem. Peace is not the moment when every bill is paid, every person understands you, every answer arrives, every door opens, every schedule becomes clear, and every outcome finally makes sense. My peace does not wait for the storm to disappear before it becomes real. My peace is my presence ruling inside the storm. My peace is my authority, standing in the middle of uncertainty and saying, "Fear, you do not get to govern this child." My peace is not fragile. My peace is not dependent on perfect circumstances. My peace is not broken because something remains unfinished. My peace is stronger than what is still unresolved. My word says in Philippians 4:6 and 7, "Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to me, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." Hear the order of my promise. You bring it to me in prayer. You tell me the request. You pour out the petition. You add thanksgiving, not because everything feels easy, but because I am faithful even here. And then my peace comes, not as a small feeling, not as a passing thought, not as a shallow distraction, but as a guard over your heart and mind. I do not tell you to be anxious for nothing, because I do not understand what you are facing. I tell you because anxiety was never meant to be your covering. Prayer is the door. Petition is the release. Thanksgiving is the turning of your eyes back to my faithfulness. And my peace is the guard that stands where fear used to stand. My peace watches the gate of your thoughts. My peace stands over your emotions. My peace interrupts the spiral before it becomes a prison. My peace reminds your heart that you are not abandoned while the answer is still unfolding. And my word says in Isaiah 26:3, "I will keep in perfect peace the one whose mind is stayed on me, because that one trusts in me." Perfect peace is not promised to the mind that has solved everything. Perfect peace is promised to the mind that is stayed on me, not stayed on the fear, not stayed on the delay, not stayed on the opinion of people, not stayed on the worst possibility, stayed on me, fixed on my character, resting in my care, returning again and again to my word when the mind wants to run back to worry. So when your thoughts try to scatter, bring them back to me. When your imagination tries to paint pictures of disaster, bring it back to me. When your memory replays what hurt you, bring it back to me. When your emotions rise like waves, bring them back to me. When your body tightens before your mind even knows why, bring that too back to me. I am not only Lord over your spirit, I am Lord over your mind, your heart, your sleep, your decisions, your imagination, your memory, your nervous system, your breath, your shoulders, your chest, and every place inside you that has been reacting to fear. I will guard you, I will steady you, I will quiet what has been loud, I will meet you in the middle of what is unfinished. I will guard your thoughts when they try to run ahead. I will guard your emotions when they feel too tender. I will guard your sleep when the night tries to become a battlefield. I will guard your decisions so you do not choose from panic. I will guard your imagination so fear cannot use it as a screen for torment. I will guard your memory so pain does not keep dragging you backward. I will guard your body as it learns that it no longer has to live braced for disaster. Let my peace wrap around your heart like a blanket tonight. Let it cover the places that have felt cold, exposed, and tired. Let it settle over the ache you have not been able to explain. Let it rest on the thought that kept returning. Let it cover the concern for your family, the pressure around your work, the uncertainty about tomorrow, the decision waiting for wisdom, the conversation that still feels unresolved. Let my peace become a shield around your mind, so every anxious thought that tries to enter must answer to my word. Let my peace flow like a river through the dry places, through the places where panic drained your strength, through the places where worry made you feel empty. You may still have something to handle tomorrow, but tonight your mind can be guarded. You may still need wisdom, but tonight your heart can be held. You may still be waiting for an answer, but tonight you do not have to wait without peace. You may still see the circumstance, but the circumstance does not get to sit on the throne of your inner life. I am there. I am ruling there. I am breathing calm into the place where fear tried to make a home. So, receive this now. My peace is not leaving you because one issue remains unresolved. My peace is not delayed until every detail is clear. My peace is here now, guarding you while I work, covering you while I move, steadying you while the answer is still forming. And as this peace settles inside you, understand this. It is not only inward calm, it is also my covering over the vulnerable places of the night. The same peace that guards your mind will stand watch over what you cannot watch anymore. Tonight, you will not stand watch alone. Tonight, you will not stand watch alone, my child. You have been standing guard in your mind for too long. You have been watching every door, every possibility, every danger, every outcome, every person you love, every bill, every symptom, every silence, every tomorrow that has not yet arrived. Your thoughts have been pacing like a guard who is afraid to sit down. Your heart has been listening for threats that may never come. Your body has been trying to sleep while your mind keeps saying, stay awake. Something might happen. Something might go wrong. You have to be ready. But listen to me. I am the one who watches over you. I am the one who keeps you. I am the one who neither slumbers nor sleeps. Psalm 121 says, your help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. It says, I will not let your foot slip. It says, he who watches over you will not slumber. The keeper of Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. That means the night is not empty. The silence is not unguarded. Your home is not uncovered. Your future is not exposed. You can close your eyes because my eyes are open. I am watching over your going out and your coming in. I am watching over the places you entered today and the places you will enter tomorrow. I am watching over the road ahead, the room ahead, the conversation ahead, the decision ahead. I am watching over what you understand and what you do not understand. I am watching over what you can see and what is hidden from your sight. You do not have to keep scanning the darkness for danger. You do not have to mentally rehearse every emergency before you rest. I am not asking your exhausted mind to protect what my hands already cover. So tonight, I speak covering over your home. I cover the doors. I cover the windows. I cover the rooms where peace has felt interrupted. I cover the bedroom where your thoughts have been loud. I cover the pillow where tears have fallen. I cover the place where you turn over and wonder how tomorrow will unfold. Let my presence fill that room. Let my peace rest there. Let my protection settle there. Let every fear that tried to enter that space meet the authority of my word. I speak covering over your children, over your family, over the people you carry in your heart. The ones near you and the ones far from you are not beyond my reach. The one you worry about at night is not hidden from my care. The one you cannot control is still visible to me. The one you wish you could shield from every pain is still under my watch. Place them in my hands. I love them more perfectly than your worry ever could. Your fear cannot save them, but my power can keep them. Your sleeplessness cannot surround them, but my presence can. I speak covering over your finances. I know the numbers. I know the need. I know the pressure of what is due, what is delayed, what is uncertain, what feels stretched too thin. I am not blind to provision. I am not late because you do not yet see the supply. I am your shepherd, and you shall not want. I know how to lead you, provide for you, sustain you, and give wisdom for each next step. Do not let fear turn money into a master over your mind. Bring it under my care. Bring the account, the bill, the debt, the decision, the work, the opportunity, and the uncertainty under my covering tonight. I speak covering over your health. I cover your body, your breath, your heart, your mind, your rest, your strength, and every place where anxiety has made you feel fragile. I know the concern that rises when you feel something in your body. I know the fear that tries to attach itself to symptoms, reports, appointments, and waiting. I am the God who heals, the God who sustains, the God who holds your frame with compassion. Rest your body beneath my care. Let your breathing slow. Let your shoulders release. Let your heart remember that you are held. Psalm 91 says that the one who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. It says, I will cover you with my feathers, and under my wings you will find refuge. It says, my faithfulness will be your shield and rampart. It says, you will not fear the terror of night. Hear that, my child. You will not fear the terror of night. The night does not have authority over you. Fear does not have permission to rule your room. I command my angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. You are surrounded more than you feel. You are protected more than you know. You are covered more deeply than your eyes can measure. Resting is not irresponsibility. Resting is trust. Resting is not pretending that nothing matters. Resting is believing that I matter most. Resting does not mean you have stopped caring about your family, your future, your calling, your responsibilities, or the unfinished thing. It means you have stopped trying to be God over them. It means you are letting me be the keeper of what you cannot keep. It means you are letting me stay awake while you sleep. And do not fear tomorrow. I have already entered the day you are afraid to face. I am already in the morning. I am already in the conversation. I am already in the appointment. I am already in the decision. I am already in the place where you fear you will not have enough strength. My grace will not arrive late. When you get there, grace will be there. When you need wisdom, wisdom will be there. When you need courage, courage will be there. When you need provision, I will be there. You are not walking into tomorrow before me. You are following me into a day I have already covered. So lay down the night watch. Release the need to monitor everything. Release the pressure to protect every outcome with your thoughts. Release the fear that if you stop worrying, something will fall apart. I am holding what your hands cannot hold. I am guarding what your eyes cannot guard. I am covering what your mind cannot control. Sleep beneath my protection. Rest beneath my wings. Let my angels stand where your fear has been standing. Let my peace fill the room. Let my word become the shield around your heart. Tonight you will not stand watch alone, and when your soul stops carrying the weight of constant guard, I will begin restoring what worry has drained from your body, your heart, and your spirit. And now I am restoring what worry drained from you, my child. I am not only calming you for a moment so you can survive another night, I am reaching deeper than the surface of your emotions. I am touching the places that have been emptied by months of carrying, weeks of bracing, days of pretending, and hours of silent overthinking. I have covered you, and now I am replenishing you. I have guarded you, and now I am renewing you. I have taken the weight from your hands, and now I am healing the places where the weight left marks. I saw what worry did to you. I saw how it slowly stole tenderness from your heart. I saw how it made your emotions feel numb, as though you were present but not fully alive inside. I saw how small things began to irritate you, not because you became unkind, but because your soul was tired from carrying too much for too long. I saw the decision fatigue, the way even simple choices began to feel heavy. I saw how your breathing became shallow, how your shoulders stayed lifted, how your body kept waiting for bad news even in quiet rooms. I saw how joy began to feel far away, not gone forever, but distant, like something you remembered more than something you felt. I also saw the spiritual dryness. I saw the prayers that became harder to speak. I saw the moments when you wanted to feel close to me, but your mind was crowded with scenarios, questions, and fears. I saw you open your heart and then close it again because exhaustion made worship feel difficult. But listen to me. Dryness is not rejection. Weariness is not failure. Numbness is not the end of your faith. You are still mine. You are still held. You are still deeply known and deeply loved. I do not demand performance before I restore you. I do not stand at a distance waiting for you to become strong before I draw near. I come close while you are weak, and my strength begins where yours has run out. My word says in Psalm 23, I am your shepherd, you shall not want. I make you lie down in green pastures. I lead you beside still waters. I restore your soul. Hear that promise tonight. I restore your soul, not just your schedule, not just your circumstances, not just the thing you are asking me to fix. I restore the inner life that worry has been draining. I restore the part of you that forgot how to rest. I restore the part of you that kept scanning for danger. I restore the part of you that became guarded, tense, and tired. I lead you beside still waters because your soul has been living near too much noise. Let me make you lie down in green pastures, not because everything is finished, but because I am your shepherd, not because you have earned rest, but because rest is part of my care. You do not have to prove your exhaustion to me. You do not have to explain why you are tired. You do not have to bring me perfect words. Just come close. Let my presence become enough for this moment. Let my word become louder than the scenario you keep imagining. Let my voice rise above the fearful picture your mind keeps painting. Let my promise interrupt the rehearsal of disaster. Stop rehearsing the problem tonight. You have played the scene enough. You have imagined the outcome enough. You have practiced fear as though fear could prepare you. Now receive my presence. Receive peace returning to your mind, little by little, like light entering a room that has been dark for too long. Receive tenderness returning to prayer, not as pressure, but as warmth. Receive strength returning to your body as your breath slows, and your heart learns again that it is safe in my hands. Receive hope returning to your future, not because every detail is visible, but because I am already there. Restoration may feel gradual, but it is real. Do not despise the quiet beginning. The first deep breath is restoration. The first moment without panic is restoration. The first prayer whispered through tired lips is restoration. The first night you choose not to pick the burden back up is restoration. The first time you look at tomorrow and do not feel ruled by dread is restoration. I am rebuilding what worry weakened. I am softening what fear hardened. I am refreshing what anxiety dried out. I am teaching your soul to drink again from still waters. Let my peace move through your mind. Let my love move through your emotions. Let my spirit move through your body. Let my truth move through your imagination. Every place where worry has been speaking, I am speaking now. Every place where fear has been draining, I am filling now. Every place where exhaustion has made you feel empty, I am bringing renewal. You are not beyond restoration. You are not too tired for my touch. You are not too numb for my love to reach you. So take another slow breath, my child. Let your soul come back from the edge of panic. Let your heart come back from the future. Let your mind come back from the imagined outcome. Come beside still waters with me. I am not rushing you. I am not shaming you. I am restoring you. And now this restoration becomes personal, not general, not distant, not for someone else only, for you, for the burden you carried, for the fear that drained you, for the unfinished thing that kept taking strength from your soul. In the quiet of this moment, I am inviting you to name it before me and let me take it, because what is named in my presence can be surrendered into my hands, and what is surrendered into my hands no longer has permission to drain your peace tonight. Place the unfinished thing into my hands, my child. Not after you solve it, not after you understand it, not after every person responds, every door opens, every answer becomes clear, and every detail finally lines up the way your heart has been begging for it to line up. Place it into my hands now, while it is still unfinished. Place it here while the question still has no visible answer. Place it here while the conversation still feels unresolved. Place it here while tomorrow still feels uncertain. The unfinished thing can remain unfinished tonight and still be fully held by me. So become still for a moment. Do not rush past this. Do not hide from what has been heavy. Do not cover it with spiritual words before you have brought it honestly into my presence. Take a slow breath. Let your shoulders lower. Let your hands loosen. Let your heart stop running ahead and ask me quietly, right here, in this holy moment, what burden is God asking me to surrender? Let that question move through your mind gently. What burden is God asking me to surrender? Not every burden at once. Not every fear you have ever carried. Just the one I am putting my finger on tonight. The one that keeps rising when everything becomes quiet. The one your mind keeps returning to. The one you have tried to fix with worry, guard with control, and solve with restless thoughts. Bring it to me. Name it before me. If it is a person, bring that person. If it is a decision, bring that decision. If it is a fear about your future, bring that fear. If it is money, health, family, work, grief, regret, uncertainty, or a door that is not opened yet, bring it close and place it before me. I am not asking you to pretend it does not matter. I am asking you to stop carrying it as though you are alone. I am not minimizing what has hurt you. I am inviting you to surrender what has been mastering you. Say it slowly in your heart. I release the outcome. I release the fear. I release the person I cannot control. I release the conversation I keep replaying. I release tomorrow into your hands. Say it again if you need to. I release the outcome. I release the fear. I release the person I cannot control. I release the conversation I keep replaying. I release tomorrow into your hands. This is not weakness. This is worship. This is not giving up. This is trust. You are not losing control. You are returning control to the one who loves you. My word says in Matthew 11:28 through 30, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. My yoke is easy, and my burden is light." Hear me clearly. I did not say, "Come to me after you are strong." I did not say, "Come to me after the burden feels manageable." I said, "Come weary, come burdened, come tired. Come with the unfinished thing still in your hands, and I will give you rest. Not punishment, not shame, rest." So when you release the outcome, my promise answers with rest. When you release the fear, my gentleness meets you there. When you release the person you cannot control, my love reminds you that they are not beyond my reach. When you release the conversation you keep replaying, my peace quiets the echo. When you release tomorrow into my hands, my presence goes before you. You do not have to carry tonight what I have already promised to cover. My word says in Proverbs 3:5 and 6, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge me, and I will make your paths straight." This is where your mind must stop demanding complete understanding before it agrees to trust. You do not have to lean on your own understanding tonight. You do not have to lean on the version of the story your fear has created. You do not have to lean on the worst possibility. Acknowledge me in this burden. Acknowledge me in this decision. Acknowledge me in this delay. Acknowledge me in this uncertainty, and I will direct your path. You are not leaving this moment empty-handed. When you place heaviness into my hands, I place peace into your heart. When you surrender confusion, I begin giving direction. When you release fear, I restore soundness of mind. When you stop striving, I teach your soul to rest. This is the divine exchange. Your hands open, and my peace comes. Your fear bows, and my word rises. Your thoughts slow, and my spirit begins to steady what anxiety has shaken. And my Son has spoken this promise over you in John 14:27. "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." Receive that now. Not the world's peace that depends on everything being fixed. Not temporary relief that disappears when a new thought arrives. My peace. Peace that stays while the answer unfolds. Peace that guards while the door is still closed. Peace that covers while the night is still quiet. Peace that tells your heart, "Do not be troubled," and tells your mind, "Do not be afraid." So hold that unfinished thing before me one more time, and now let your grip loosen. You do not need to know every step before you sleep. You do not need to settle every matter before you rest. You do not need to rehearse tomorrow as proof that you care. I know you care. I know it matters. I know it hurts. And I know how to hold what is too heavy for you. Let it come out of your hands. Let it leave the center of your mind. Let it move from the place of fear into the place of my care. Tonight, it is not finished, but it is held. It is not resolved, but it is covered. It is not clear, but it is surrendered. And what is surrendered to me is never abandoned. Now seal this moment with me, because what you surrender in prayer, you do not have to pick back up in fear. Father, I bring you the burden my mind has been carrying, and I lay it down before you. I bring you the fear I could not silence. I bring you the thought I kept replaying. I bring you the question that followed me through the day and waited for me in the night. I bring you the responsibility that felt too heavy, the uncertainty that felt too loud, the sorrow that felt too private, and the pressure I kept trying to manage alone. I lay it down before you now. I do not hide it. I do not defend it. I do not pick it apart one more time. I place it in your hands, and I receive your peace. Father, cover my mind tonight. Let the peace of God guard this mind in Christ Jesus. Let every anxious thought lose its authority. Let every fearful imagination bow before your word. Let every mental storm be quieted by your presence. Your word says to be anxious for nothing, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, to present my requests to you, and your peace, which surpasses all understanding, will guard my heart and my mind in Christ Jesus. So I present this burden now. I present this need now. I present this unfinished thing now, and I receive the guard of your peace over my thoughts. Cover my heart, Father. Touch the places that have been overwhelmed, disappointed, tender, and tired. Let fear no longer sit in the seat where trust belongs. Let dread no longer occupy the space where hope belongs. Let heaviness no longer speak louder than your love. Pour your peace into the places where my heart has been bracing. Pour your comfort into the places where I have been silent. Pour your strength into the places where I have felt weak. I receive your love as my covering. I receive your presence as my safety. I receive your word as the final authority over my inner life. Cover my body tonight. Let my breathing slow. Let my shoulders release. Let my chest loosen. Let my nervous system come under the rule of your peace. Every place where worry has settled into tension, let your spirit bring rest. Every place where fear has made my body feel unsafe, let your presence remind me that I am held. I do not have to sleep under pressure. I do not have to rest while carrying tomorrow. I do not have to keep watch over what you have already covered. Your word says, you give rest to the weary, and I receive that rest now. Cover my sleep. Let this night be protected. Let my dreams be covered. Let my room be filled with peace. Let my home be surrounded by your presence. Let no fear, no torment, no heaviness, and no anxious interruption rule this night. I dwell in the shelter of the Most High, and I rest in the shadow of the Almighty. You are my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I trust. Cover the doors, cover the windows, cover every room, cover every quiet place where fear tried to enter. Command your angels concerning me, to guard me in all my ways. Cover my family, Father. Cover the people I love but cannot control. Cover the ones near me and the ones far from me. Cover the child I worry about, the parent I carry, the friend on my heart, the person I wish I could protect from pain. I release them into your hands. My worry cannot save them, but your power can keep them. My fear cannot surround them, but your presence can. I place my family beneath your care tonight, and I declare that they are seen by you, loved by you, and held by you. Cover my decisions. Give me wisdom where I need wisdom. Give me patience where I need patience. Give me courage where I need courage. Give me restraint where I need restraint. Let me not decide from panic. Let me not speak from fear. Let me not move from pressure. Your word says to trust in you with all my heart and lean not on my own understanding. In all my ways acknowledge you, and you will direct my path. So I acknowledge you in this decision. I acknowledge you in this delay. I acknowledge you in this uncertainty. Direct my path. Cover tomorrow. Go before me into the morning. Stand in the conversation before I arrive. Stand in the appointment before I enter. Stand in the work, the responsibility, the message, the meeting, the result, the need, and the unknown. I will not fear tomorrow as though you are absent from it. You are already there. Grace will be there. Mercy will be there. Wisdom will be there. Strength will be there. Provision will be there. I do not have to borrow tomorrow's trouble tonight. Tonight, I receive tonight's peace. And now, I declare by the authority of your word, fear has no authority here. Anxiety has no throne here. Confusion has no right to rule this mind. The peace of God guards this heart and mind in Christ Jesus. I have not received a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. My mind belongs to God. My heart belongs to God. My sleep belongs to God. My future belongs to God. What I have surrendered in prayer, I do not need to carry again in fear. Say this with faith, my child. I am covered, I am helped, I am not alone. I receive the peace of God tonight. Amen. Say it again until your heart agrees. I am covered, I am helped, I am not alone. I receive the peace of God tonight. Amen. Let those words become a seal over your mind. Let them stand at the doorway of your thoughts. Let them answer every fear that tries to return. You are covered, you are helped, you are not alone. You receive the peace of God tonight. If this prayer is your agreement, comment, I receive God's peace. Leave your prayer request below and let this community agree with you in prayer. You do not have to carry it silently. Let someone stand with you. Share this with someone whose mind has been heavy, someone who needs to remember that God is near, that peace is still available, and that the burden can be laid down tonight. Like this, as a testimony that you are choosing peace over fear, surrender over striving, and trust over torment. Subscribe and stay connected for continued prayers of covering, rest, and faith. And now receive my final word over you. My child, sleep under my peace. I am with you. I am carrying what you released. Amen.